How's it going? Today's 31st of January, Wednesday, and we are taking a look at the market, what kind of opportunities are available up there. Let's begin by taking a look at some of the press releases and everything what's happening in the world, right? That would be up to 1 billion available for UK and SA research partnership. SA, I think it's South Africa, what they're referring to, but I don't know, right? Let's try to understand this opportunity a little better, I think, what's happening with some of the announcements made. Perhaps we can take part in some of those opportunities. That would be something that the article that was published on 21st of January, and that would be R1. That's our local currency, perhaps 1 billion available. So not necessarily pounds, I think. But let's delve a little bit deeper and try to understand what this article is all about. 22nd of January, Pretoria, the UK has announced up to R1 billion, that equals to 50 million pounds of a new international science partnerships fund for support of UK and South Africa, science and research collaboration over the next 2 years. This was announced by the British High Commission at the reception attending by Minister of Science and Innovation. There's the names there. Let's skip all of those. There was as well as some announcements made. Okay, so myself coming into this, how my business could engage with the team and hopefully have a response from the team. That would be great. There's no way for business to engage and take part in some of those announcements, right? How can I myself or other business can engage with the team? Other than that, perhaps they just do a front that they're doing something. That's usually, from my personal experience, they're doing a front. Then they do a front. They should try a little bit harder. I guess they would leave information to reach out to the team and take a part in the front. I guess that's that. Researchers and scientists from UK and South Africa have worked together for many decades to tackle some of the world's most pressing challenges, developing impactful products such as weather warning systems and provide South African communities with the information they need to respond appropriately, helping to protect livelihoods and or save lives. This new investment will further strengthen the UK's and South Africa's research partnership and network that have been nurtured over the years. It will address a growing burden of non-communicable diseases by non-commutable. Okay. This is by connecting access to the UK and South Africa throughout countries' medical research council, harnessing medical innovation and building regional ability to tackle shared health priorities. Just before we continue with this article, I want to take a look at another article, right? Quickly, right? That will be a speech that was given, right? That will be a Holocaust Memorial Day reception 2024 Foreign Secretary speech. So there was a speech given, and it perhaps works perfect with today's video, where we're taking a look at South Africa, since South Africa raised some concerns with everything what's happening in the world about Holocaust happening again now. And South Africa was one of the few countries who have raised some of the concerns over everything what's happening, right? So I thought it might be worth it to bring more attention in some of the people taking action and making things noticed, right? So it's just something to celebrate, right? I'll rephrase it, right? Murdering and killing certain people is not good. We should do our best, make sure that things won't gonna repeat themselves, right? And South Africa have raised some of the concerns for what's happening in the world, right? Come back to the article that was published with regards to South Africa, right, and partnerships. To tackle unemployment and boost economic growth, it will nurture tomorrow's talent by building and sustaining a talented and skilled cohort of early career researchers. It will catalyze partnerships between universities, larger companies, SMEs, and startups to address sustainable development goals. For example, throughout the Royal Academy of Engineering Transformation Systems, throughout partnerships programs and leaders in innovation fellowships programs working alongside with South Africa's Technology Innovation Agency. Okay, so that's the name. There's a few other names I have mentioned. Perhaps worth to show to some of those organizations. That would be Royal Academy of Engineering. There was some opportunities there. I have had a conference call with them. One that I was taking a look at with them. That would be a late stage, not necessarily they looking at technology readiness level. They were looking for late stage, and they were looking to work with entrepreneur. I was looking for if they interested to work with lead engineer. They were interested to work with the business leader. So I guess that program not necessarily for me. It's something that I had a conference call, but they might have different opportunities available, right? From there, we can take a look at leaders in innovating fellowships. So there might be different programs there, as well as a South Africa Technology Innovation Agency. We can try to reach out to both of these organizations, see if there's any opportunities available out there, right? It will help us to better understand and address the impact of climate change, including better monitoring and predictions of extreme weather events by contributing to joint initiatives such as UK, South Africa, weather and climate science services partnerships. I have seen very similar partnerships, but not necessarily South Africa. why? Why UK is trying to solve this problem for South Africa? That makes no sense. What UK and African countries ask for is solving a problem of having access to technologies when it comes to energy security. That's existing problems. Food security, energy security. That's two problems that they're looking at, urgent problems. South Africa is not a massive polluter. It's not. And UK is trying to sell this kind of services, which might be important, but it's not as important as was outlined by some of the African countries what kind of problems they have right now and what they're looking to solve right now. Food security and energy security is more important problems. So I don't know what the UK is trying to sell it to them. so, so might as well you can sell different things. You can winter coats. You can start UK can start selling winter coats to South Africa. Might as well. So I don't think South Africa is polluter. I think UK should be considering selling these kind of services to other, perhaps large polluters within the world who are polluting a lot, and they need to address that problem. That makes sense. South Africa, well, perhaps they have bigger concerns, right? But it doesn't really matter. I guess if you would ask me, so if I know that, perhaps these people know that as well, because I have eyes and ears, right? So I can see things. So food security, energy security, that's real problems. So if I were to reach out to see if there's opportunities available, perhaps there isn't opportunities available to people ask how to solve these two problems, and what UK is looking to give it to them is weather events. Then taking a look at the weather events. I don't know. I'll try to reach out to you, some of the organizations that was mentioned within this article, solving something that was mentioned by some of the governments within Africa, right? So they asked for food security and energy security. These problems. Weather forecast, perhaps it's great as well. I think it's more urgent problems, but that's my own understanding, right? Crucially, it will support the development of robust research and innovation systems across South Africa with the aim to drive economic development and or prosperity. Our science and technology partnership with South Africa is long-standing and continue to grow and create lasting global and local impact. During a state of visit in November, okay, so there's additional information there. As it is, hopefully there's no names there. They can South Africa signed the new Science and Technology Research and Innovation Memorandum of Understanding Agreement for the collaboration, research, and innovation in mutual priority sectors of emerging technology, including AI. Agriculture, here you go, very important. That would be a highest on priority list. From there, agriculture technology, great. Health, oceans, climate and energy, and space. I think what they asked was agriculture technology and energy technology. That would be, or if we are ranking as the priorities, right? Most important, second important, or perhaps from there we can. The climate has a large impact, right? But those two things are more important, right? This new funding consolidates UK's continued to commitment to work with partnership with South Africa to deliver mutually agreed priorities and address global, regional, and local challenges. If you're interested in learning more, I have published a book where I'm taking a look at business and I'm sharing a lot of information what would be important for many people out there when it comes to business, that to the game strategy, and some of the concepts that I'm looking to share with this within this book. That will be bring everyone up to speed of what would be required for people to do a lot of research before setting up a company and to understand all the markets. From there, taking action based on that information when it comes to setting up a company, acquiring customers, and begin operating as a business, acquire resources. Phase three, that will be reallocating resources and investing in different ventures, right? And becoming an investor. So I'm looking to share that within this book. I'm starting every chapter very slowly and I'm progressing and making it more difficult as I go. So hopefully people understand what I'm looking to convey within this book. You can find it, QR code in the corner, company's website below. Let's try to reach out to something that was mentioned within this article, right? Some of those organizations, if perhaps not, if not as of now, perhaps in the future there might be some opportunities there. And let's try to take a look at agriculture and or energy security if we can address some of those issues there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.